About the 5th Micronesian Medical Symposium, and you see on our screen the numbers to call to enroll. Those will be your numbers, also Dan Piori's numbers, right? To enroll, and then give you all the information regarding that. Give us again a wrap up on the symposium, some of the topics, and whatever else you want to give us. Your sponsors.
Thank you. The registration can occur at the door, so you can actually pay at the door, which is good. We're very, very fortunate. We're going to be talking about prevention of. We're talking about diabetes, hypertension, cancers, kidney disease, heart disease. So it covers the myriad of spectrum. It really does. So it has something for everybody. We've been very, very fortunate that we have lots of supporters on Guam, providing airline tickets for us, providing monetary contributions to make this symposium a reality. So we owe a debt of gratitude to a lot of the companies on Guam and supporters. So we're very, very pleased with the support that we've been getting. Very, very pleased. And we owe a debt of gratitude to the community of Guam to bring us together.
Doc, let me ask you this and stuff. In regards to enticing, again, not just the again, trying to change lifestyles here, but I know it's a great challenge for yourselves to again try to entice, pass the baton on to the guys and gals that may be coming over to try to practice with our economic challenges here, hospital situations here. How do you guys do that to try again? As the baton was handed to you by the docs that you're going to remember that evening, the challenge. How do you guys tackle that challenge?
Well, one exciting trend has been the number of Chamorro and Guamanian doctors who've left Island for training and are now coming back. There's quite a number of those coming back recently and more on the horizon. So that's one part of it.
And how about because again, if these folks have young families, they need to survive. They need to pay back their loans to go to school, and sometimes it takes forever. Doc, I think you're still paying for your loan. and so how the reality is you got to eat.
Perfect. And that's a great question. What happens now is that the government of Guam, as well as the federal government, has allowed Guam to be called a physician shortage area. So individuals that have gone to medical school and residency that owe $200,000, $300,000 in debt can come to Guam, a physician shortage area, and work off their debt. What does that mean?
Really?
That means for every year that they work on Guam, whether they work for the government or work in private practice, part of their loan is written off, and that may be 20, 30, 40,000 at one time, so every year. So that's an incentive, if you will. The other thing, I mean, when I came back, number one, because I had an obligation as well. You're right, I have an obligation to come back. But more important, we felt a debt, if you will, of gratitude, because it wasn't for the people of Guam providing the money for me to go to school. I wouldn't have gone to school. That's reality.
Sure.
So I felt a debt to come back and do whatever I can to help the people of Guam. And I've been here for 40 years. The people of Guam have blessed me many, many times over. I've been very, very successful. My family has been born and raised here, and we're going to die here. So I owe a debt of gratitude to the people of Guam.
Well, how about the folks say the nursing component? Now, we definitely have a great nursing program at the University of Guam, your alma mater.
Yes, right.
Yeah, we have a great nursing program there, but then the reality is when they look at them, they pay for their own schooling, and then so now they're saying, well, man, I'm offered a little more money in this other jurisdiction.
Or a lot more money. Yeah, I think they have to keep working, and GMH is trying to make salaries competitive. It's one thing to work within the government pay scale, but it's also something to say, okay, this is what it costs to get the person we need. There's a big problem on island with like speech therapists right now, but they just can't afford to be here. It was in the paper.
Docs, we could go on forever, and I would love to have both of you docs back here to talk about this and furthering our discussion about medicine here in Guam. But our time is up. But tomorrow morning, we're going to continue this conversation with Dr.
Caldry, yes.
Caldry. He'll be in studio from 7:30 to 8:30 tomorrow morning. We'll be talking about cancer treatment and cancer prevention. That's tomorrow. Okay? Docs, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Talk to you tomorrow. Join me tomorrow morning in this 63 Chamorro radio station for more talk. And of course, 7:30 to 8:30, we'll be talking cancer treatment and cancer prevention. Good night for now.